welcome back to the vlog. Today I will be sharing with you a high protein full day of eating as a vegan athlete. I'll also bring you along my day. I have a really chaotic day, but you know what? I can't keep waiting until the right time to film, so I'm just gonna bring you along. I'll also share with you guys my 2 workout sessions today. I have a running session and a CrossFit lower body session, so really excited for that today. And I'll have to edit and do a couple things between filming, so let's just get started with breakfast. I'm craving a smoothie bowl this morning, so in here I have 1 scoop of veg plant protein, about 100 grams of blueberries, 100 grams of banana, and then a 1.5 cups of plant milk. This is one of the big Ninja creamies, so I have to put a little bit more liquid than your traditional Ninja. Made a huge smoothie bowl, topped it off with granola and some nut butter, and it hit the spot. I don't know what it was, but I was really craving that bowl. It was all I can think about when I woke up, and I was like, you know what? I'm freezing right now. We had a couple of chilly mornings here, and I was like, I don't care. I want my smoothie bowl. So that's what I had for breakfast. I enjoy that bowl so much, and it actually carried over all the way to 11, which was when I went to the CrossFit gym to do my CrossFit session. And today we focus on front squats. We did a lot of front squats, a lot of set of front squats. And it was good because we were really focusing on our form, our technique, and in between each set, we were doing double unders, which I was really happy about because I've been putting a lot of work into my double unders and I've seen so much progress, and I still have ways to go with them, but I did 2 sets unbroken. And it was 35 double unders in between each set. And I think that's the most I've done so far, like unbroken. Because I think the last video I told you guys it was like 25 that I was getting unbroken. So the fact that I did 35, I was like, oh man, this is really good progress. I was so excited. My gym is really cool. The owner, Casey, she's vegan. She is always helping foster dogs. And this morning she had a little puppy join us for the workout, and it was so adorable. The cuteness overload. Like, if you are ever in the area of Fort Lauderdale and you want to get a good workout in, come for puppies and the vibe. So after my CrossFit session, it was lunchtime and I was starving. I came straight to the kitchen and just made this epic sourdough sandwich. And you guys are gonna be like, Natalie, again, sourdough bread? Yes, I am in my sourdough / sandwich era. I'm really enjoying my diet, guys. I love sourdough bread. So I made this epic veggie sandwich. I put some spinach, all the fixings. I literally was so hungry. I just grabbed everything from the fridge and just started making it. And I made one for Georgian, one for myself. And I also use, for my protein source, I use seitan, which is such an easy way to hit your protein as a vegan. I love seitan, and I have a couple of recipes here on the channel, but this one was store-bought. I used a brand that's called Beehive, and I find it at Whole Foods. This one is so yummy. It was like a pepperoni. Put this together in less than 10 minutes, and I had an epic balanced meal. I also was craving some fruit, so I threw in there some apples and clementines, and just taking advantage of the fact that, you know, winter's over and we have a lot of access to fruit. After that, I went back to editing. Give this video a thumbs up if you appreciate the consistency in the YouTube videos. Is back. I am back on my YouTube train. I'm so excited to be here again with you guys and just share the journey and what I'm up to. I really miss being consistent here, and that's something that I really wanted to work on this year. So just like the video if you appreciate the more consistent content. Now, between lunch and dinner, I was snacky. I was snacking a lot, and there's 2 snacks that I'm really into at the moment. So one of them is my seaweed I can't freaking say it. My seaweed. If you take 1 seaweed shit. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you take 1 seaweed shit. Sheet. Okay. If you take 1 seaweed shit. Sheet. I can't. Okay. Whew. If you take 1 seaweed. I got this. Oh my gosh. Why is this happening? If you take 1 seaweed wrap. They're really good, guys. You guys have to try them. They're so crunchy and so nutritious, and there's so many amazing benefits to having seaweed in your diet. The other snack that I had was just rice cakes with some onion hummus and a little bit of fig spread. Don't knock it until you try it. That combination is just so delicious, and you will notice that these two snacks that I just shared with you are not super high in protein, and that's because my 3 big meals were so high in protein. I actually reached my protein target for the day, and I always track the day before so I don't go into the day blindly. Sometimes I have to tweak a few things around. I hope that you find it inspiring to see that these meals are so easy to make and so easy to help you hit your protein targets as a vegan. That's why I love sharing these full days of eating with you guys, because it just allows me to provide some inspiration. It's not to like tell you that my way is the only way, and some days are not super ideal, but I always want to be transparent with you guys, so I just try my best to show some variety. But as you can see, a lot of the meals today are kind of repeats because I've really been enjoying the meals that I have, and when I find something that I like, I tend to do it until I get tired of it, and then I go through another phase. So I just finished the last BeFit Transformation Challenge live stream, and I'm so proud of all of my clients. They absolutely crushed it. After my live stream session, I went on my evening run with George, and it was an easy 2-mile run, nothing crazy. I stayed at zone 2, and this is just to continue building my aerobic capacity. I love incorporating zone 2 runs, and with my running journey, I've been doing a little bit of everything. Most of my runs right now are at zone 2. I do have 1 speed session and then 1 long run, and I've been really experiencing all of the benefits. I guess I was really struggling at the beginning of my running journey, and I feel like a lot of people do, coming from an athletic background, that my body was capable of running what I wanted to run, but my heart wasn't, because I haven't trained it. And that is the importance of these zone 2 runs. It's just continuing building my heart muscle, so I can sustain longer durations, so I can become a faster runner. So it's really important, and I'm so happy I stuck with it even when it was uncomfortable for me to just walk and run. And I know that didn't make me less of a runner, but I know what I'm capable of, and I just wanted to go faster. Obviously, I think we all go through that, but going easy, going slow. I'm just so proud of myself for sticking with it, even when it felt like I was not moving the needle at all. And now I just showered, I'm ready for my dinner, and guess what, guys? I have a huge announcement. I am making for dinner my own meal kit with purple carrot. I cannot believe that this is happening. I am still in shock. I'm so proud. Oh my gosh. First time seeing this. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. And so colorful and beautiful. I need a moment to digest because I still haven't processed what just happened. I cannot believe that I went from being a purple carrot customer to an affiliate to now their first ever collaboration. Guys, you're going to love this recipe. So I'm gonna show you how to make my Puerto Rican rice and beans with adobo tofu. I feel like I manifested this goal into existence. Like, I've been putting this on my vision board for the longest time. I have been asked by so many of you, like, hey, will you ever, have your own meal prep? Or is there any way that I can get your meals at home? And I always knew that I wanted to collaborate with a meal prep service. And I've been a loyal customer of Purple Carrot, and I just felt like they were the right fit. So I put it on my vision board year after year. And last year I asked and they said yes. And I'm just so flattered and honored that they chose me to be their first ever partner. And guys, they picked one of my favorite childhood recipes. Like, this recipe is so nostalgic for me and really, really special. It's a variation of my abuelita's rice and beans. I gave it that little Natalie twist by making it super high protein. So it has 39 grams of protein, and it makes 2 servings, but you can also purchase the 4-serving meal. The cool thing is it comes with all the ingredients that you're going to need to make this recipe. You can follow the step-by-step instructions with the recipe card. And it's just such an incredible, savory and delicious, colorful recipe that I made with a lot of love, and hopefully you guys love it as much as I do. My secret weapon to making sure I get the perfect cubes, but you could totally cut them the traditional way with a knife. So we're gonna start off by cooking the beans with the squash and with the peppers. And let me tell you guys, when this is done, your whole house is gonna smell so unique and fragrant and so delicious. Oh, it's so good and so nostalgic for me. And then we're gonna start preparing the tofu while the beans cook. One of my favorite things about this collaboration is that I get to include my favorite brand of tofu, which is Sourdough tofu. I love covering in this adobo mixture, and you're just gonna wanna cover it up, either like brush it on or use your hands, get in there, get dirty. And after everything is done, I am going to assemble this beautiful, colorful plate. Now, if you wanna prep this ahead of time for like meal prep, you can actually pick the meal kit that has 4 servings, and you'll get all the ingredients that you need to make 4 servings for the week. You ready to try it?
I'm ready.
Well, you've tried it millions of times.
I've had a lot.
He's been taste testing it so much. But you know what? In Puerto Rico, we eat this every single day. So there's no really getting tired of it.
The tofu is really good. And then it's simple, the rice. And then all the flavoring and the beans and the veggies and everything. It's delicious.
It's so good. I can't wait for you guys to try it. Look at that tofu.
Look at that.
I am just so proud, and I cannot believe this is happening. I am just so excited for you guys to try this. You have no idea. I'm just gonna link everything in the description box below. You could use my discount code Natalie50 at checkout to get 50% off your first order and get free shipping. That is huge savings, guys. The first delivery of my meal kit is happening April 8th, so don't miss out. The process of creating this meal kit for you guys was an absolute dream. I got a chance to work with one of their culinary team members and basically deconstruct my recipe to make sure that it was just right for the meal kits. And that was such a cool and amazing learning experience. I just can't wait for you guys to make it. I can't wait for you guys to tag me making this recipe. So follow me on IG, FitBeingChef, and when you make it, when you receive that first box, make sure to tag me. It's gonna make my day. Total macros in calories for today, I have 129 grams of protein. I was aiming for 130, but it's okay. It's okay if we're not perfect. And then I have around 329 grams of carbs and 53 of fat, which is around 2,300 calories. So that's perfect. That's literally what I aim for most of the days. I try to hit my macros very close to that from Monday to Friday. And then on weekends, I've been experimenting more with doing more mindful eating days. It's been really enjoyable for me. Now, before I leave you guys, I am 4 weeks out from Hyrox. Well, George and I are 4 weeks out from Hyrox, and we're doing mixed doubles. It's April 19th, and I'm just so excited. We've been working really hard towards this for a while, and I am very realistic going into it. Like, I know I'm not an elite athlete. I'm definitely acting like one, and I'm making sure that I'm checking off all of my boxes so I have the best experience ever and so I could have the best time. And George is such a good athlete. I definitely know that he's going to push me, and I want that from him. And I also want to make sure that we can divide everything evenly. Like, I want to carry my weight, you know? I want to make sure that when I get to the stations, I'm just as strong there as I am in my runs and vice versa. So I'm really, really trying to give it my all. And hopefully this gives me an incredible baseline to know how to tackle the next one, because I'm already planning ahead, guys. You know me. I'm already hooked. I'm hooked. I've been loving learning about this world, and I've been really enjoying my training sessions more than ever. And like I said, I just want to get one under my belt, see that baseline, and see if I need another aerobic build to even improve even more. And I already know I can improve so much more because I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm really excited and I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and thank you again so much for all the love and support and for supporting me with my purple carrot journey, because I wouldn't have gotten this collab if it weren't because of your support. So I truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And don't forget, you can order and add to your cart right now Natalie's meal kit, Puerto Rican rice and beans with adobo tofu. So go get yours right now. Don't forget to use the code Natalie50 at checkout to get 50% off and free shipping. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.